A home gym is not for everyone, but in this video, I want to go over the top 3 benefits of owning one. First thing I'll say is that you're saving so much time, which is your most important asset. It's the one thing that's constantly running out and that you can't get back. And the way that I see it, there are many factors which take away from your time, but not from a gains perspective. What I mean is there's transportation to consider, which might be 10 to 20 minutes, a trip back and forth, potential traffic, even weather conditions, like say if you live in Canada, you got to shovel before you go to the gym, snowstorms, all that good stuff. Whereas at home, you can just get the workout started right then and there, right? But that's one feature. The next thing is the fact that there are social situations that are bound to occur. You'll probably make friends at the gym, or at least see people you know training there, which can result in lengthy conversations, or chilling before the workout, or during the workout, extending the rest intervals because you're chatting it up. Not saying this will happen to everyone, but it is a potential thing to consider, especially if your gym is a really vibrant place. And if you're in a niche gym, even worse. Like if you're a competitive powerlifter, you go to a powerlifting gym, man, it's gonna be social as hell, which is really fun. That's actually an enjoyable thing. But ask yourself the following question. Are you there to get fitness results or to have conversations? And then there's another feature, waiting for people to finish their sets. You've all heard the saying, how many sets you got left, bro? Oh, I got 3 more. Okay, I'm just gonna sit here and wait because you have to use that piece of equipment. What if the power racks are taken? What if your gym only has 1 power rack and there's a guy resting 5 minutes between each sets and he just started? And you need to go there to do your squats. Or you have to go there to bench because you refuse to do it on the other section where, say, there are no safety pins. Or you simply don't trust the spotters. You wanna be solo, right? So, oftentimes it comes down to waiting for dumbbells, very specific weights. You need the 70s, they're already taken. So you got to settle for 65, right? Or just wait it out. Machines, cables, just people are going to be in your way, which lengthens the duration of your session. And of course, there's a gym ritual as well, what you're doing before, so mentally preparing yourself to enter that place, what you're going through while you're in it, finalized by the post-workout meal, which is another variable that extends the time. So you get home, what do you gotta do? Eat, right? Okay, you got 2 choices. Either you make something quick, followed by a shake to go with your meal, or you make something nice. In that case, it's gonna take a little bit of time. Well, guess what? At home, you can be 50% done your workout. Let's say you're done the main presses, now you're at the rows, right? Okay, you walk over to the kitchen, you're resting a little bit longer, right? Perfect. Put on the pressure cooker, shove your food in the oven. And it's timed in such a way that the moment you're done, you're ready to consume. So everything is boom, 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 and you can be more organized with your time because you have complete control of everything. There's no external variables unless you have to cater around someone else's schedule in your home. But that's beyond the scope of this video. I'm not going to talk about this right now. Add up the transportation, the waiting around, really put it in and see what happens over the weeks, the months, even the years. You'd be shocked at how many hours have been invested that's not even training related. And that's priceless. Plus, I'd say that time itself is money. Now, the second major benefit is that focus is truly enhanced. Now, I kind of touched upon this briefly in regards to waiting after other people and having conversations, just the breaks that you don't need, right? But beyond that, it's just you and the weights. There's no one around you. You're the freaking lone wolf, and you got to hit these numbers. And you're perfectly timed with all your rest intervals, and you could play your music out loud. No one's going to bust your balls. You can have a speaker on, full blast, no need for headphones, no need for things slipping off your head. No need for just walking all over the place, back and forth, having to change weights, do all this stuff. It's already here. It's in the home gym, and you literally just walk 10 steps and you're ready to fuck shit up. So what you'll typically find is that home training is much faster than gym stuff because you're not trying to impress anybody. There's no social element whatsoever. You're just doing go, 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 go. Eliminating distractions is so key, and this is really what you'll be maximizing. So it's a bit of a shorter point, but profound nonetheless. Now, the final thing I want to go over is the control element. You bought everything. You know exactly what the specs are for your home gym, what the plates weigh, what barbell you have, the dimensions of your bench, the safety positions, the angles in which you'll say be doing your presses, the flooring. You put tremendous thought into each piece, and there's nothing ever chaotic about your home gym. Whereas if you go to a commercial gym, things can be constantly mixed around. The order, the format, the weights might not be the same. So you might think it's 225 one day, but it's actually closer to 210. Then another workout's a little bit lighter, so you're constantly going like this with the progression. There's holidays to consider, times in which you're not allowed to train, rush hours, which also goes back to point number 1. You might be only training at this particular time, but guess what? The gym is closed. You can't go past 8 p.m. or you have to go at midnight. I knew guys who went to the gym only 12 and beyond because of their work. Whereas at home, you could train at any time. It's open 24/7. You might have a tired day of work and you don't want to go to the gym right then and there. But if you have a membership, you're kind of forced to if the gym closes in a few hours. Whereas over here, you can get home, have a nice meal, chill out a little bit, and then at nighttime you go in, smash those weights. I've done that so many freaking times. There have been so many opportunities that I would have lost had I been only training at the gym. So nobody can tell you what to do. And that even includes what you wear. You can be in your freaking boxers. There is complete freedom. No worrying about smashing weights on the floor, making too loud noise. You know how many times I've been threatened for that? For doing freaking deadlifts, and even actually Pendlay rows is the worst one. Back in the day, though, when I was a skinny guy. Now when I actually got buff, right? So there's that. And depending where you go, you might not be able to film yourself, which is also a crucial point for guys who have fitness businesses and stuff like that. And what's cool is that you can train an ultra high frequency. You can easily do grease in the groove at a home gym. You can do a Bulgarian type system. You can back off certain muscle groups for a given workout because you know you can hit them a little bit harder later. You can split things up because you have more flexibility. That's where I'm getting at here. In regards to that, I would also say control of your finances. What I mean is a home gym kind of pays itself in the sense that if you train for a decade and there's a membership every single year that must be renewed, that's pretty much the same amount of money that you would have spent up front. Difference is, at some point, that upfront money is going to be surpassed by the renewal of those memberships. So in the long run, you're actually saving with the home gym depending how you budget. And of course, there's resale value. I can sell this Westside Power Bar for good money. I can sell this Thompson Fat Pad. I can sell most of the stuff here and get a huge amount of money back, no problem. So I already sold a few things and I got my money back. I got to use the equipment and get my money back. So that's pretty much win-win right there. So it's a whole package. And I definitely recommend home training for those who have the space, for those who are willing to commit to it. I feel like investing in all this did so much for my gains, as well as all the other things I talked about. And I wouldn't have it any other way. I would redo this all over again. Just be a bit more careful with buying choices. And if you want, I can make videos discussing some of the mistakes I made with getting equipment and all that. And yeah, those are some of the major points I want to stress about home training. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you're a home gym owner yourself, I want to know in the comment section, what are the benefits that you have personally experienced? I'd love to hear about it. Or are you thinking about getting a home gym? What do you think could potentially happen as a result of doing all this? Or is it just the same things that I talked about today? Let me know, and I'll see you in the next video.